Hey guys, and welcome back to Top Drive's Top 10. Today, in accordance with the fact that the Nissan GTR finals just ended, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna show you what my top 10 favorite Japanese cars in the game are. Now, this is how I'm gonna be judging it. It's gonna be a mixture of just my favorite cars, my favorite Japanese cars in real life, but also my favorite Japanese cars in the game. The only reason I'm mixing both of these factors is because I'm not a huge fan of Japanese cars. As you can tell, I love German cars and American cars. So, in order to actually pick 10 out of the lot, I had to choose cars that I really liked in the game as well. But the top 5 are really just cars I love in real life. Anyway, with that said, we're going to start off with number 10, which is actually the Subaru Forester. Now, in real life, this is not close to my favorite Japanese car. However, in the game of Top Drives, I love this car. It is, D class, one of the best D class cars because it's standard tires, 4-wheel drive, and fully upgraded. It's 85 grip. So it's a good car to have in Top Drives. If you don't have it, I really recommend you get it, and I really recommend that you fully upgrade it. Next is also a car that I don't really appreciate in real life, but I really appreciate in Top Drives. And the number 9 spot is the QX70. This is a beast of an SUV. It was also in my other top 10 Top Drives video in my top 10 SUVs in the game. This car is really good. Honestly, it's really good, and it used to be an ultra rare, and it used to be so easy to upgrade. Now it's harder to upgrade, but I mean, nonetheless, there's so many fully upgraded versions of these cars out there, and they're so strong. And the only reason this is not higher on the list is because I never got it from a pack. If I got it from a pack, I would have been in love with the QX70, not gonna lie. In 8th place is the Montero Black Edition. Now, this is a car that I enjoy in real life. One of my friend's parents used to own this particular car. I doubt it was the Black Edition though, but I loved it. The interior was really nice. It was really comfortable. It's a really good looking car, very bold, very bulky. I like it. It's like a Japanese G-Class. It's beautiful. And, in the car, not in the car, in the game, it's decent. I mean, it goes up to about 83 grip. I do have this fully upgraded. I don't know why I didn't take a photo of my fully upgraded version. Maybe I'll show that at the end of the video. But, yeah, it's slow. It's slow, but it's 4-wheel drive, all-surface tires, and the grip is decent. So this car deserves number 8 spot in, my opinion. In 7th place, this is the Mazda RX7. Now, this is a car, my own car. As you can see, I have it fully upgraded. 4.50 to 60, 94 handling. Now, this is a car that I love in Top Drives, and I love in real life. One of my best friends actually wanted to buy one of these, and he almost did, actually. For about $19,000, but I don't know what happened, but he didn't get it in the end. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful car. It's a classic, and I just love it. Amazing car, and I love the color. I know Top Drives there too. There's a red one and a white one, and red is my favorite color, so that's why it's in the list. Now, in 6th spot, or 5th spot, I can't remember, is the NSX-R. Oof. Now, this is a car I love in real life, and it's truly a classic. Wow. It's a beautiful car. It looks so unique. It's just an amazing car all around, and I love it. I really love it. The stats doesn't point to greatness in battle. That's a reference from Pokemon Go if you guys play that. But I mean, it's a classic. I appreciate the classics, and this truly is one of my favorite Japanese cars of all time. Next is the R32. Now, this is probably my favorite Nissan Skyline. I know, everyone likes the R34. So do I. But there's something about the R32 that resonates with me. There's just something about it. I just love it. I love how it's like, I don't know, the less aggressive version of, the R34, but it's still such a badass. I just love this car. I love how it looks. I've drawn this car a couple times. I did post my drawing of it on the KT Play, actually. So if you do find that, then Make sure to mention me and I'll reply to you on the KT Play. I don't get on there really often though. But yeah, I do love this car. And what makes me really sad is that I have not gotten one yet. It was a reward, I think, to one of the challenges, and I did win it. However, I did fuse it because I used it for fuse material for the Porsche event, I think. Because if there's only one car, if there's one car I love more than the R32, it's the 918. So with that aside, R32, my favorite Skyline. I love this car, and it's red. So that's like the 5th spot, I think, or 4th. Can't remember. Oh, that was the 5th spot because this is 4th. All right, so this one, the Subaru Legacy. Oh, this car and me, we go all the way back. What can I say? This is my favorite Japanese car in Top Drives. If this was my top 10 Japanese cars solely based on the Top Drive games alone, this would be number 1. I'm not even joking. I love this car to death. It is the oldest car I have in my garage. There's no car in my garage older than this. I have this for like a year and like 4 months, something like that. I'll show you in the video how old this car is, but I love it. I remember when this used to be like just a D class, and now it's a C. It has standard tires, 4-wheel drive, good grip. The mid-range acceleration is pretty good too in this car. And I can't remember what this car has done for me. All I know is that it's done a lot. I've been through so much of this car early in the campaign when I was still doing the single-player campaign. And I still use it in multiplayer events today. So Subaru Legacy's salute to you. This is a car that I love in Top Drives. In real life, I love a lot more Japanese cars, so, unlucky. In 3rd place is the Subaru Impreza. This is my favorite Subaru in real life. I do love the Legacy, but in real life, the Subaru Impreza is my favorite Subaru. It's a classic. It is a classic. There is no other Subaru, in my opinion, that will be more iconic than the Subaru Impreza WRX from 2005. Honestly, this is just beautiful. This is like just the pinnacle of Subaru. I love this car. A lot of people do. And it's gonna be in the classic books forever, not gonna lie. In 2nd place is sadly the GTR Nismo. I say sadly is because I did not win it. I was not close. I will post a video, or maybe I won't, but I might post a video. If you guys want to see it, comment down below. But if you do want to see my rewards on the GTR event, I will post it. I love this car. The GTR is like the king. It's Godzilla. And I was actually really pissed off with the GTR Nismo event. I'm not gonna lie, because the GTR, the Nissan GTR, and I should make a whole separate video about this, but in a nutshell, the Nissan GTR is the most iconic brand of Nissan. It is the flagship model. It is what everybody knows. It is so iconic. And I feel like to make an event around such an important car and make the requirements be Jaguars, that pisses me off. I feel like this should have been an event where the requirements were 5 Skylines. Like, I'm serious. I'm actually serious. Like this, because why 5 Skylines? It's because, well, first of all, you want a Nissan, so you use Nissans to beat it. And second of all, this is like the heritage of the GTR. We should be honoring that. And yeah, I feel like that's just, I don't know, that's my opinion. And I felt that having the requirement for 5 Jaguars to get this was just ridiculous. But I love this car. 2nd on the list. I want it in real life. Sorry. I want it in real life. This is, my dream Japanese car to get in Top Drives, and it's my 2nd favorite Japanese car in real life, basically. My favorite Japanese car in real life is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. I love this car. I really do. I never was a fan of Japanese cars growing up, but the Mitsubishi Lancer was like, it was special to me. I don't know why, but I remember like when I was in class, when I was in middle school, I was telling friends, oh, I love the Dodge Charger. That is my favorite car. And all my friends were like, what, bro? We like Supras, we like Skylines, and like, that just never really resonated with me besides the R32. And I remember one day I was going home from school, and I was like, why doesn't anybody else in school like American cars? Why is it only me? Why does everyone else like Japanese cars? So I started looking online at Japanese cars, just trying to see what makes it so cool. And I came across the Lancer Evo, and I fell in love with this car. Just the way it looks. I mean, just look at the car. It looks like it's so menacing, so mean. But when you look at like how the car performs, it's such a badass. I love this car. And what makes it even greater is how it performs in the game. Look at those stats. Medium clearance, 96 handling, 4-wheel drive, 3.30 to 60, 172 top speed. This is my favorite car well, my favorite Japanese car in real life. One of my favorite Japanese cars in top drives. Probably my second favorite, because my favorite is the Subaru Legacy, just because of sentimental reasons. I do love this car, so yeah, that is my top 10. So let's just count down again from 1 to 10. So in first place we have the Lancer, second place is the GTR, third is the Subaru Impreza, fourth is the Legacy, fifth the Skyline, sixth is the NSX, seventh is the RX7, eighth is the seven is the RX7, eighth is the Montero Black Edition, ninth is the QX70, and 10th is the Forester. So those are my top 10 Japanese cars in the game, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. I got a little personal there at the end, but what can I say? It just really shows how much I love the top 4 cars, I would say. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm really looking forward to 400 subscribers. I will see you all next time.